Shop on eBay this holiday season to get more for your dough on stand mixers. Or get more for your buck on this season's hottest tech and gaming gear. And on eBay, you can even get more bling for less cha-ching on jewelry. You can get more because you save more on premium brands with eBay's exclusive deals. Get more when you get it on eBay.
Tavern Reflections, Episode 2, Summer Day. Welcome to Tavern Reflections, a relaxing journey through a time and place that you may or may not be familiar with. Find a safe space to lean back and stroll through the mental images and memories that bring you to a different time and place. Use these explorations to help you sleep, meditate, attain mindfulness, or just chill while you find the next step in your path. And as always, enjoy the journey. Summer day. You're standing in your home, looking at the bright sunshine pouring through the window, the golden light splashing across the floor. You hear the air conditioner kick on and feel the chill on your skin. Your summer clothes not substantial enough to block out the cool artificial air. The smells of your home are all around you, comforting and well known. So much that you hardly notice them unless you take the time to be aware of them. You step to the front door, gripping and turning the knob, and opening the door to step outside into the warm summer day. You grab the doorknob to pull the door closed behind you, and you feel the warm metal under your palm, promising an inviting and delightful day in the sun. As the door closes, you feel the wash of warmth and light envelop you. Standing totally outside in the shining sunlight, you raise your face, close your eyes, and soak in the rays of the sun. You hear the sounds of birds calling in the distance, and the constant chorus of insects, and you can smell the scents of growing things filling the air. Opening your eyes, you see the inviting green grass waiting for you, and you move forward, moving down the steps. You squint in the bright sunlight, and light puffy clouds dot the wide expanse of the light blue sky. A small flock of sparrows dart across your view, chirping and weaving and bobbing, heading for their sunny day chores. You step onto the grass and feel the blades crunch under your feet, and see the half-dozen birds in front of you on the lawn, dark black forms, with one bright blue bird, each of them pecking and hopping as they look for their daily snacks. The birds take flight as you move forward, feeling the natural sway and dip of the turf under the grass as you cross it to the sidewalk. That thick grass feels good under your feet, the smell of it reaching your nose as the sun warms you. And in the distance, you hear a dog barking playful sound that makes you think of it chasing a ball or someone coming to visit the pup. As you move down the sidewalk alongside the street, the black asphalt radiates a thin sheet of visible heat wavering above it in the afternoon sun. You hear the distant hum of a lawnmower. Its pitched, vibrating whine grows closer as you walk down the street. You see a man pushing the mower, creating neat rows along his lawn just a few houses ahead. As you come closer, you can smell the fresh-cut grass, that sweet and bitter scent that's a trademark of the days of summer. He lifts a hand and gives a short wave as you walk past, his mower swerving to one side, making him grab the handle again, laughing. You wave back as you continue your walk. The sounds of the mower fade behind you, and you hear the noise of kids shouting to one another as they play some yard game or another. You see them across the street, running and laughing through a single sprinkler. They're playing tag. They're running and leaping over the misting spray and jumping over the deep green garden hose that sneaks its way from the sprinkler to the house. A woman in sunglasses, shorts, and a loose t-shirt sits in a lawn chair watching the children. A can of something in a bright foam koozie in one hand and a paperback novel in the other. She waves the book in your direction, then turns and shouts something at the kids. They laugh and scream as they scatter. Continuing down the block, the smell of a charcoal grill reaches you, and the aroma of a backyard barbecue tickles your senses. Though you can't see it, your mind calls forth images of burgers and hot dogs and grilling chicken. You breathe in the sense of the barbecue, and you have to wonder if they have grilled corn, watermelon, lemonade, or so many other favorites to go with it. The hum of tires on the street and the sharp ching-ringing of a handlebar bell rises through the air. You turn to see a group of children on bikes whirl past you, shouting to their friends around them, and the 3 other kids chasing them. We're yelling for the first group who are on bikes to wait up because they're the one with the ball, and the game can't happen without them. Their laughter dies in the distance, and you stop, turning towards the street, preparing to cross it, looking both ways for cars. You pause as one passes in front of you, the person driving, raising a hand in greeting. You cross the street and continue down the opposite side, and soon you're walking past the park. You see a kickball game in the distance, hearing the thump of the red rubber ball being kicked, then flying over the pitcher. The players cheer and shout, some calling for the kicker to run, others for someone to get the ball and tag the runaround. A little further on, a group of 3 people under the shade of large trees are tossing a frisbee in a triangle. One leaps into the air to catch the plastic disc. Missing it, she turns and jogs to where it landed, laughing as she picks it up and whirls it to one of her friends. The tinkling sound of music from an ice cream truck drifts across the grass, pavilions, and picnickers coming from the parking area ahead of you. Thoughts of frosted lemonade, cartoon figure ice cream treats, and candy come to your mind. And you head towards the sound, where you can get yourself something sweet. Standing in line, you wait your turn, watching excited kids and equally excited adults each order their favorite and turn away, unwrapping the delight they'd chosen. When it's your turn, you scan the bright and colorful picture menu on the side of the white truck, doing a small shuffling dance to the familiar tune coming from the single tinny speaker on the front of the vehicle. You decide on a multicolored popsicle, pay the man in the window with the spare change from your pocket, and walk away, peeling the waxy paper back from the icy, sweet, frozen treat. As you wrap your mouth around it, the flavors spark up memories of your youth and the rare times you could get something from the ice cream man. Dropping the wrapper into a waiting trash can at the edge of the parking lot. The park passes behind you as you continue to walk, and houses pop up to replace it. You see an older couple on their front porch, swaying in a porch swing, holding hands. They both raise their free hands in a friendly wave as they see you looking over. And one calls out, "Lovely day, isn't it?" You smile, wave, and nod in agreement as you continue your summer walk. A few minutes later, you hear splashing from behind a house, laughter, and catcalls for someone to do a cannonball. You hear something large hitting the water and shrill screams of excitement that always accompany a good day at the pool. Soon you reach the turnoff, the way towards your eventual destination. You step onto the gravel path, the small stones crunching under your feet, rolling with each steady step as you walk into the cool shade of the trees. You drop your popsicle stick into a trash can at the beginning of the nature trail leading into the woods. And stepping under the canopy of the trees, into the shade, you feel the temperature drop. The air is still warm, but cooler without the direct sun on your skin, your face, and all around you. Your eyes adjust to the dim surroundings, and you see the natural archway of the tree branches above you, interlinking like the ceiling of a cathedral made by Mother Nature herself, with light filtering down in beams of radiant golden hues. You sigh, close your eyes, and lift your chin. The wind sings through the leaves and branches. The rustle and sway is like a minor symphony of nature. And you hear the accompanying high-pitched buzz of the insects join the song. The scratch and scuttle of little claws on the bark of trees makes you open your eyes. You see two squirrels running in a spiral down a trunk, bounce across fallen leaves, causing a crackle crunch of pops, and up another tree. One stops on a high branch and chitter scolds the one following it. You continue down the now dirt path, your steps rolling across roots and ridges. The pungent smell of damp leaves decaying in drifts off to the side of the path reaches your nose, blending with the sweet smell of the pines swaying in between other breeds of trees. The trail winds back and forth, never straight for more than a few dozen steps, then bends in one direction or the other. After a few minutes of walking, the trees thin and the path opens onto the shoreline. You feel the hard, packed dirt underneath your feet thin and loosen, shifting with each step. You see people on blankets dotting the loose sand, basking in the sun as others play on the edge of the water or swim in the distance. You hear the laughter and splashes, droplets glistening in the air, tiny jewels in the sunlight, before they disappear back into the surface of the water. You move to an out-of-the-way tussock and settle yourself onto it, enjoying the sights, sounds, and atmosphere of the shore. The sun dances along the top of small waves and creates streamers of light further out, shimmering and wavering on the surface. You stay until sunset, watching the sun creep towards the horizon. The sunbathers and swimmers pack up their stuff and head off, leaving you in solitude to watch the sky change to colorful bands. The bright blue deepens to dark blue, then purple. The reds and oranges of color surrounding the golden orb sinking out of sight in the distance. Wisps of clouds lighting up like they have a fire inside of them. Overhead, the sky melts into indigo hues, and a single star fades into view, shimmering and pulsing as you watch its glow strengthen above you. You make a wish on that first star of the evening, just as another pops into view, and a moment later, another. Then there are a dozen that you can see. You glance at the sunset, and the barest line of the sun can be seen, a dazzling panorama of color lining the edge of the world. Reds, oranges, and yellows give way to dark blues, purple. Then the inky blackness of the night sky, now decorated with hundreds of stars. The cool night air wraps itself around you, your skin still warm from the sun. The chorus of crickets rise, and frogs join in with their rapid song of romance and life. A single night bird calls out a lonely song, a single long note, followed by a shorter note that turns up at the end. You get up and head back down the trail towards home. The spark and dance of the fireflies appear, the earthly counterpart to the stars above. Twilight and a bright moon help guide your way through the trees, and a raccoon watches you pass before she darts into the underbrush. You pass the park and walk down your street. You can hear a boombox from behind a house, and the chatter of people, the flickering light of tiki torches dances off the house beside the gathering. The click of glasses and laughter rise to meet the night as you move towards your home. As you step onto the grass, heading across it towards the steps that'll lead to your door, you know it's been a good day.
For 150 years, Children's National Hospital has provided exceptional care and groundbreaking research. Please donate today to give children and healthcare heroes a reason to believe this holiday season. Visit childrensnational.org/holiday.
Shop on eBay this holiday season to get more for your dough on stand mixers. Or get more for your buck on this season's hottest tech and gaming gear. And on eBay, you can even get more bling for less cha-ching on jewelry. You can get more because you save more on premium brands with eBay's exclusive deals. Get more when you get it on eBay.